shot of it. Okay, this is insanely beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just all the buildings, different colors. Looks like there's shops all around this little square.
Olá pessoal, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo desse canal. Nós somos cidadãos de terceiro mundo e nesse canal nós reagimos e aprendemos sobre o primeiro mundo. Nesse vídeo nós vamos reagir a Essa é a Suécia, primeiro dia em Stockholm.
Portanto, aproveite a oportunidade, considere se inscrever em nosso canal, clique no gostei, compartilhe esse vídeo e visite o nosso Instagram para fazer mais sugestões de conteúdos como esse. E agora, vamos para a reação.
Welcome to Stockholm! We are going to explore so much of this city today, a lot of the famous sites, walk around a ton, and we're starting in this beautiful park, King's Garden.
It's already so insanely beautiful. The weather is perfect. This is just going to be such an amazing day. This is so pretty with all these flowers and then this beautiful red building right here. Oh my goodness.
To get to the central part of the city, we took the subway from our hotel, and the public transportation looks pretty solid. I think it's a little bit expensive, around $4 a person, but it was really clean, comfortable, and the station looked like we were in a cave. In fact, all of the stations that we were in looked like we were in some sort of like Disneyland ride, because it was like, obviously the cave isn't actually a real cave, but it was all dark and mysterious, and I thought that was so fun.
We're in this little like garden now, and I've legit never seen so many bees just minding their business in the flowers. Like, there's truly so many, and there's also so many flowers, and it's just so beautiful. But lots of bees.
Almost every time we go to a big city, we love stopping by a park early on and just kind of get the vibe of the town. And there's so many people out, but it's extremely quiet. It just seems like everyone's just walking around, just hanging out, sitting on the steps. And there's not really a lot of noise, no music or anything like that. There's a few people like selling different things like food at these little shops on the side of the gardens, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, all this food smells real good. And like Jacob said, there's a lot of people around, but it's like quiet. It's interesting. I like it though. I hate when there's like a lot of noise going on, so this is my kind of city so far.
There's a ton of trees, but it's just like every kind of sporadic, and then light just shining on our face.
The buildings are so beautiful. Just
Realmente imagino o que eles devem estar sentindo. A primeira observação que eles fizeram foi em relação ao metrô, porque eles acharam que era muito semelhante com uma caverna. Aqui em nosso país a gente tem alguns metrôs que também são semelhantes com algumas cavernas. Mas é surpreendente, porque eu não sei exatamente de onde eles são, porque eu não me lembro de eles terem falado aqui, mas é interessante como eles se surpreenderam com isso. Acredito que no lugar onde eles moram, né, o metrô não deve ser desse jeito.
Eu acredito que não, e eu confesso que o único lugar que eu me recordo de ter visto metrô, assim, com essa temática muito, muito diferente é lá na Suécia. E realmente é uma coisa, assim, que você não imagina que vai encontrar, né? É muito doido.
like the style of architecture, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it feels just like quintessential Europe to me. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's so beautiful, and this is such a great start because we can see the ocean over there. We haven't gone over there yet, but Stockholm is just like a bunch of islands, which I did not know until Jacob told me this morning, and it's pretty crazy. Like, there's just so many islands that make up Stockholm.
Okay, so I feel like this clown is pretty creepy. I see it all the time in Sweden. We're actually in Kiruna in the northern part of Sweden a little bit before this, a couple days ago, when we were on a road trip all throughout northern Finland, Sweden, and Norway. And I just saw this clown in northern Sweden and I didn't appreciate it. It looks weird.
I'm just laughing at Jacob's fear of clowns.
I wasn't scared of clowns until a few days ago.
I don't think it looks that creepy, but I don't know, it is a lot of places.
Realmente adorável. Uau. É incrível, você pode sentir a vibração do lugar
We
é
made it down to
fantástico.
one of the waterways that separates the islands of Stockholm. That's the Parliament building right there, and right there is the Royal Palace. That whole area over there is the Old Town, the Gamla Stan, and so we're going to cross this bridge and head on over there.
This area is genuinely so beautiful. We've just been standing here filming like all the different buildings for so many minutes because they're all so gorgeous.
This area seems to be where you do the canal tours in Stockholm. We researched them a little bit. Not really sure if we're going to do one today. I think we're not, but looks pretty cool because you just get on a boat and then you go all around the city. It's really nice that you can do that in a city. You just go on the river and see everything.
This city is so clean. I've not seen one piece of trash on the street. If you know me, you know I love clean cities. So I feel like this is quickly becoming one of my favorite cities. It's so beautiful. It's so clean. It's so quiet. It's great. We crossed the bridge and now we are in front of the Royal Palace. I think my favorite thing though is just looking at the water and all of the buildings around it. And honestly, I'm getting pretty toasty. We thought Stockholm was going to be super cloudy and rainy. I brought so many like big jackets and it's hot and sunny. I mean, not that hot, but a lot hotter than I expected. So, whew, working up a sweat here, but I mean, yeah, just the views are amazing and we're having a really good time. We went to the universe's smallest bar in Tromsø and now here we have the world's smallest cafe in Stockholm. Oh, it's not the world's smallest cafe, it's the smallest cafe in Stockholm.
Que interessante isso.
É um lugar incrível, realmente é um lugar muito fofo. Eu adoraria tomar café nesse lugar. E eles fizeram um comentário em relação à arquitetura do lugar. E isso é uma coisa que a gente já menciona nos vídeos que a gente reage aqui no canal. A Suécia tem uma arquitetura realmente muito diferente e é incrível a forma como eles conseguem unificar essa arquitetura com a natureza. Fica realmente muito bonito.
É verdade, e o interessante é que o passeio que eles estão dando aqui é uma coisa assim super... não é nada muito programado e tal, mas eles estão passando por lugares assim que parecem ser comuns assim para os suecos e está fantástico, maravilhoso. É um lugar que você pode simplesmente sair e passear e qualquer canto vai ser maravilhoso, incrível.
Well, if you want to take a picture, this seems to be the place. Everyone is taking pictures of this view behind us, and it is very beautiful. And we're right by the cathedral, and then the statue of Karl Johan. I mean, literally every way you look is gorgeous, and all of the buildings are like, the colors are so beautiful. Like this church is light pink. It's all like kind of pastel-y. Yeah, looks really good.
And if you're the type of person that's into guided tours, there are so many of them all around us. There's just a ton of groups standing around, just listening to all the information talked about by the guide. And there's the boat tours, the walking tours, the palace tours, museums, they're everywhere.
Yeah, Jacob is definitely right. The thing to do here is museums. There's like a few really famous ones. There's one with like a boat. There is one like that's like an open air one that takes you through the history of like Sweden. It's definitely a very touristy place we're realizing, which makes sense because it's so beautiful, but like we've been like off the grid for like 2 weeks, so we're not used to all the tourists, but again, it makes sense. Like it's so beautiful and such a famous city that it makes sense why there's so many tourists here.
É incrível, realmente é fantástico como é tudo muito, muito bem feito, né?
Sim.
Uau!
I would like to thank everyone who nominated me for the Nobel Physics Prize, and yes, I am here to collect my prize.
Yeah, so the Nobel Prize Museum is right here. They don't actually award the Nobel Prizes right here. It's like a mile away at some concert hall, but most of the Nobel Prizes are awarded in Stockholm, and I believe the Nobel Peace Prize is in Oslo. So it's cool that in the old town, there's this museum right here. I'm sure it talks a lot about the history that's been going on for over 100 years. I'm glad we could stop by.
My favorite thing in so many European cities is just walking down these tiny little like alleys. This isn't necessarily like a back alley, it's still a pretty busy one, but it's just so cool. It just feels like there's so much history here. And I think that makes sense because we are in the old town, so I don't actually know how long this has been here. Do you know, Jacob? Nope, he doesn't know either, but it's cool. Oh my goodness, we just turned the corner and came across, well, I know Jacob led us here on purpose, but this is so beautiful. Hold on, I'll get a better shot of it. Okay, this is insanely beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just all the buildings, different colors. Looks like there's shops all around this little square. And we even found the entrance to the Nobel Prize Museum.
Right there! Oh wow! Oh my gosh! This is so, it's like a very tiny square. Like, it's not a big square, but these buildings and then the Nobel Prize Museum right there, this is a really cool place to be.
And there's not a ton.
Eu entendo, eu realmente compreendo as pessoas que moram nesse lugar. Porque os suecos olham isso praticamente todos os dias, então para eles realmente é muito comum. Mas o que realmente surpreende é o impacto que causa quando você sai de um país e você chega no outro e se depara com esse tipo de arquitetura. Eu realmente consigo compreender o que eles estão sentindo. Porque a gente, apenas vendo os vídeos e reagindo aqui, a gente acha bonito. Imagina estando pessoalmente lá.
É verdade, é uma beleza que é contagiante, né?
Ton of seating, but I think there's enough. There's a lot of people staying on like the stairs and everything too, so you could hang out here for a while if you wanted to.
There is so many cute little restaurants in this square, but I have a feeling that they're probably pretty expensive, because Stockholm's a pretty expensive place in general, so we're probably gonna eat at some point today, but probably not here. Yeah, it's like $30 US for one plate of food, so probably not gonna eat here.
All right, we walking down this alley now?
Yeah, let's do it. I just can't get over, like, every way you look is stunning. Just stunning. The architecture here is amazing.
Todos os lugares são incríveis. Uau!
They have a globe here. I feel like that, well, at least I thought that was like a Christmas thing, but apparently you can get it now.
Jenny, we finally completed all 5.
We did it!
Nordic countries, we've been to all of them now. All of them are on our channel if you care about any of the 5 countries and you want to watch a bunch of videos from us. Look, it's the cinnamon bun.
Oh, those are so good.
We tried that on our very first day in Sweden.
We definitely need some fika right about now. Maybe a little bit longer, but your girl needs a cinnamon bun and coffee. I just love that that's an excuse. Like, oh, I really need to have my fika. I just need more coffee.
Usually when you're walking down a dark alley in the middle of a big city, I guess you might be kind of scared, but we're the only people walking down here. I guess we feel safe, right?
I'm gonna get you. Just kidding. I am wearing black though. I feel like robbers like usually wear black so you can't see them, so they blend into the night. To blend in. I don't blend in. All the buildings are really bright here. It's about 3 o'clock. We've been walking around the city, filming, and now, per tradition, we are sitting down
as
for our
coisas são muito
afternoon fika.
grandes.
Fika is a really fun tradition in Sweden where you just hang out at a coffee shop, enjoy some coffee, and a sugary dessert of some kind. You just do it in the middle of the day, and it's supposed to get you through the rest of the day. So that's what we're doing right now. Just hanging out.
We are doing a Swedish food tour tomorrow, so I was researching all the foods that we have to try here and a few desserts, and cheesecake was actually one of them. So we're cheating and trying it today. We got lemon cheesecake. Looks like there's like lemon on top, cheesecake in the middle, and that yummy crusty crust on the bottom. So this is our first bite, and I guess we'll just see how it tastes. Oh. My goodness. I just need to take another bite right now.
Você fez uma observação em relação às coisas que tem lá para as pessoas comprarem, como um café ou uma torta para comer, tudo é muito grande. Mas o que me surpreende não é apenas o tamanho, mas o valor, que é muito acessível.
É verdade, é tudo realmente feito para as pessoas consumirem, né?
That is the best cheesecake I've literally ever had in my entire life. The top is so tart and lemony. The middle is so soft and creamy. And then the crust is super sugary and like flaky. Oh my god. This is literally the best thing I've ever eaten.
That's really
It's so
strong.
good. It's literally so good. Jacob, go get your own.
Nope,
I'm
definitely
not sharing.
$7 for that.
Worth it, let me
Só
tell you.
isso.
I have taken a couple bites and it is amazing.
Aqui seria esse valor convertido para real, né? Seria o valor aqui também seria $7.
Exatamente.
Né?
A nossa moeda que é mais valorizada, a gente gasta o mesmo valor do que quem tá comprando a torta na Suécia.
So good.
And I guess I can try the cappuccino too. We got the large cup because I think it was just like 50 cents more than the small.
Mentira.
I'm becoming more of a coffee drinker these
Eu não
days. I
acredito
tried to
nisso,
stay away
meu
from it
Deus.
entirely up until a couple months ago, but now I really like it. And this is a good cup.
Tell him what turned you into a coffee drinker.
Okay, so we haven't posted these videos on our channel yet. That's coming after Sweden, but we went to Kenya for a safari and they served us coffee every day and that was delicious. And we woke up at the crack of dawn every single day, so I really needed the coffee. That was amazing. And we can't wait to post those videos.
It is really fun that we're sitting here having fika in Sweden talking about safari, because when we were on safari we shared a Jeep with a guy from Sweden. His name was Johan, and he was the first person that told me about fika, because we were like, oh, we're going to Sweden, what should we do there? And the first thing he said was, you have to have fika. Jacob apparently already knew about it. I didn't. But I'm really happy because coffee breaks in the middle of the day.
Let's go. So we're on our way to a viewpoint of the old town, so we have to leave this island and go to another one.
We have been wandering around trying to find this specific viewpoint to see the city of Stockholm, but there's a lot of construction going on right now. So it's like some of the walking paths are cut off. It's a little bit difficult. So we landed here where there's like a fence, but the view is actually insane. Like, it's not the proper viewpoint that we were trying to get to, but like the city of Stockholm is insanely gorgeous. Like, there's so many churches and beautiful buildings, the river or the sea or the bay or whatever it is, like, it's stunning.
Uau. É muito linda essa mistura com a água, é fantástico. Incrível.
Well, we crossed over the bridge and we found this bench, and now we're just hanging out looking at the water.
This is the worst angle ever for me. There's sand, there's lawn chairs, and the sun is so bright. I seriously thought it was gonna be like cloudy and rainy here.
Incrível, meu Deus.
Total opposite of what I thought.
Ugh.
Really didn't think I'd be getting a good tan in Sweden, but here we are on the beach.
Yeah, it's pretty like good weather in the sun and in the shade. Just extremely bright.
So bright. I'm gonna say something really bold, and I think that Stockholm is the most beautiful city that we've ever been to. Like, I genuinely today was like, everywhere I looked was even more stunning than the next view. And tomorrow we are going to do a whole Stockholm.
Fantástico. Eu gostei desse vídeo porque ele tem um tom assim despretensioso, no sentido de que ele é muito natural pela forma como ele foi feito, e dá para você sentir a energia da cidade de uma forma impressionante. Você pode ser impactado com isso através do vídeo, porque não é só a beleza do lugar, mas é o que passa para você, né? É o que, como isso se conecta com você, e é de uma forma fantástica. E eu acho que a localização também favorece muito, né? Então você vê essa mistura, essa arquitetura perfeita, essa história viva no meio daquelas águas. É encantador, né? E isso sem contar também a questão da segurança. Então, sim, é perfeito.
Sim, é verdade. A Suécia é um lugar, realmente é um país muito bonito. E Stockholm é muito bonito. E a gente constata aqui que toda a percepção que a gente tem pelos vídeos que a gente assiste, realmente a gente consegue sentir a atmosfera desses lugares que a gente assiste. Stockholm é um país a Suécia é um país muito bonito, e Stockholm é um lugar realmente muito bonito, uma arquitetura muito bonita. Os lugares urbanos, os lugares abertos ao público, como praças, por exemplo, são lindas. lindos, realmente tudo
muito bem cuidado.
Muito bem cuidado. Os prédios são bonitos, os lugares, os locais comerciais, com uma arquitetura muito bonita também, e tão bonita quanto os outros edifícios, realmente. A gente fica difícil até a gente inserir mais adjetivos, porque a gente vai apenas ficar repetindo que é bonito, é bonito, é bonito, e realmente Suécia é um país maravilhoso e Estocolmo é uma cidade incrível.
É verdade, é um lugar mágico, mas essa foi a reação desse vídeo. Então, se você gostou, aproveita para se inscrever, ative as notificações e deixe mais sugestões no nosso Instagram.
Muito obrigado por assistir esse vídeo e a gente se vê na próxima reação.
Tchau!